Hey y'all, this is Anna Alexander. Welcome to my basement as I'm about to watch episode 1 of the series Andor, streaming now on Disney Plus. I don't know why I'm here. Truthfully, I've been on the fence about watching Andor only because I am a casual Star Wars fan. I am not deep, dark, down, gritty, dirty. The lore is the lore. I'm not an expert. Will never claim to be. What has intrigued me about it is Diego Luna, who I adore. But another reason I was kind of apprehensive is, one, do I have time to add a series to react to in my queue? No, not really. But also, I know that Andor takes place well before Rogue One. And Rogue One isn't until the tide of the rebellion started to turn in their favor. So I can already guess that we're going to have a lot of unsuccessful missions and them being stopped and whatnot. And do I want to see our heroes fail and fail and fail? That was one of my issues with The Boys season 3. Although overall it was great, they couldn't get a win. And after a while, it gets really frustrating. So not knowing if Andor, is this going to be a one and done? Where do we end up at? What? This could be really terrible and nail biting for me. So I'm going to share that experience with you. Aren't you lucky? So if this is your first time to my channel, welcome. I'm so glad to have you here. I am an author. I write paranormal romance, superhero romance, and fantasy. When I watch television and movies and watch, I always bring with it my storytelling sense. I immediately start to break things down into why. Why are the storytellers telling the story this way? I find that whole process intriguing. So as much as I love to have the story kind of wash over me, sometimes I get distracted. Also, please remember, disclaimer, that I bring with me my own opinions, experiences, observations, research. I may see, notice, comment something differently than you have because we have led different lives. So with that being said, I got my cozy blanket. I got my water here on standby. I hope you're all locked and loaded, and let's get to it. Now, I've heard some of y'all say that this is like Mandalorian level of awesome storytelling. I'm trusting you on this. That was pretty slick. No, I don't think I've ever seen rain in Star Wars.
Excuse me. We were here first.
Yeah, we've been waiting. He just got here.
Oh, they're just sentry guards. They like to play at being cops. Where were we?
You were telling me how quiet it is.
Looking for something special tonight.
Insider information.
A friend of mine said there was a girl from Canary working here.
Let me go and check on that for you.
Is this going to be a sister of some sort? Dude, mind your own business.
What are you? Boyfriend, husband?
I'm looking for my sister. Oh, what was her name?
Nobody here gives their real name.
I could see that.
Hey! Waldo! Slow down!
Oh, they're just asking for trouble, aren't they?
Sure hope not. That's off limits to visitors. We'd have to fine you. No, we'd have to impound your ride.
Tough break.
Does he look like he has a ride? He's walking.
Oh, the pocket. Oh, there we go.
Tell me what to do! Let's hear it, boss! Get him up!
What?
He's taking. He's up! Furlough! You didn't mean it. He fell. We had a misunderstanding. Tell him what happened.
Well, this is not the Star Wars of my childhood. Well, now what, Cassian? Mm-hmm.
Cassian. Casa. Casa.
Casa! Casa!
Yeah, do not bring attention to y'all.
Can you make a lie for me?
I can lie. I have adequate power reserves.
Don't tell anybody you saw me. Don't tell anybody you know where I am.
That's two lies.
Let's have both. Came by for you last night.
Yeah, I know. What'd you do when you left?
Oh, tired. I went home, cleaned up a bit, and then I fell asleep.
No. You can buy for me, but I wasn't there. So then you started home and you saw me at the hotel bridge.
Ah,
You serious?
Yeah.
yes.
You insulted my choice of beverage. As host and provider, I was offended by this. You've come in now to apologize.
Brazos is a good friend.
Tell your mother she can afford to put the heating on. It was freezing there last night.
Cassian's mother's still alive. Interesting. Interesting.
2 men are dead, sir. Employees. That's not worth staying up for, then I'm not worthy of the uniform.
Have you modified your uniform?
Perhaps slightly. And some light tailoring.
Yeah, it does look rather fitted compared to his commander.
He's lucky he wasn't killed years ago. One of the most unpleasant people I've ever met. Stop. And I don't mean just the talking, I mean stop. This case appears to bear all the hallmarks of what I like to describe as regrettable misadventure. I want you to conjure a suitable accident.
But they were murdered.
No, they were killed in a fight.
That's true.
They're in a brothel, which we're not supposed to have, the expensive one, which they shouldn't be able to afford, drinking Rivnog, which we're not supposed to allow. Both of them supposedly on the job, which is a dismissible offence. They clearly harassed a human with dark features and chose the wrong person to annoy. In my absence, and let's have an accident report waiting when I get back.
Not wrong.
Your friend.
What friend?
The one who buys your secret friend. I have something to sell.
Don't we all?
He'll come for this. You said he wanted to meet me.
So what is it?
I got an untraceable NS9 Starpath unit.
How long have you had that?
I need to move it, Vix.
You've been hiding it.
I've been saving
And I'm
it.
guessing he comes from one of my bits. Do I ask about your personal life?
Just promise he knows nothing about any of this.
He'd do anything for me.
No. That wasn't my question.
No. He knows nothing about any of it.
Where are the adults in this little tribe? I'm missing them. I'm seeing a lot of really young faces.
I don't know what's more disturbing, the fact that our corporate borders are unprotected or your complacence about it. Find it.
So what is this to him?
No love for Nazi.
No, I'm late, okay?
I know. I want my deposit back.
It's in play. Vetch? Seriously? To what? To threaten me?
What?
Since when do you take orders from Nurture?
Don't answer that.
He said all I needed to do was stand here.
You keep at it. Vetch, very nice to see you.
What?
I'll be back.
What's up?
Errands.
Tim's gonna follow. Someone's gonna die.
I haven't seen you lately.
Some of us work.
What are we looking for?
Benzene mesh stack filter.
Good luck with it.
That code for something. Totally code for something.
Look alive. He's on his way up.
This is the murder of 2 Premor employees!
Put out a bulletin. Kenari human men wanted for questioning. Slam the channels, flood it. Let's go!
So what's going to happen when his supervisor finds out that he's doing all this extra work? Because somebody's going to tell. And that's the last time you ever saw her, isn't it? Oh, that's where we're leaving it? That's where we're leaving it. What? What an odd place to end episode 1. Without seeing episode 2, I don't know if that was a good call or a bad call yet. But it does make you just want to dive right into episode 2. So we are introducing ourselves to our protagonists in their everyday world. And we actually got quite a lot of it because we're still in the middle of it, which is Cassian. He's a hustler. It looks like that's all he does is just hustle, hustle, hustle. He's from this little village. Obviously, something happens with that plane that crashed, changed that little tribe's world. How he ended up where he is, how he is, what he is. I don't know if we'll get the answers to that. I don't know if we need them yet. I like having those answers just for me personally. That's stuff I like to know about. It may not mean anything, the story, so we might not get it. So how long has he been looking for his sister? Decades? Years? Obviously. Decades? I don't know. The inspector character, I'm confused about for now. I'm hoping that we find out sooner rather than later why he is so gung-ho on finding Cassian, because his commander had very good points. Here are these two guys that were in a place they shouldn't be, doing something that they shouldn't be doing, went after just some guy, knowing what he knew about one of the officers is a dumbass anyway, probably picked a fight and lost. Plausible. Totally plausible. Actually, what happened? Cool. Case done. So why is this inspector pushing it? Not only pushing it, getting the entire office in onto that? So because they ended this episode where we did, I don't know what the results are going to be. But I'm intrigued enough to want to watch more. And that's always what you want when you tell a story. You're giving enough story questions that you make your audience engaged and want to know more because they're interested, and not to know more because they're confused as hell. I'm riding that border. Right now, we shall see. But there we go. Episode 1. I am going to watch 2 sooner rather than later. Because I know they dropped all 3 at once, but there's just not enough hours in the day. So I do hope that you have hit subscribe so you can join me on those adventures. Also, if you're new, I'm watching True Blood, Outlander, Deadwood, and She-Hulk. So I hope you come back and watch those stories as well. So thanks again, y'all. Take care of yourself. Come back to see me. And until next time.